Well, good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Lapham Gymnasium here at Shawnee. My name is Scott Brinkman. I'll be bringing you the action tonight between the #1 team in the state of Ohio, the Shawnee Indians, and the head coach of Mark Triplett. They come in tonight with a perfect record of 13-0. They are 4-0 in the Western Buckeye League. Their opponent tonight on the scoreboard will be the Van Wert Cougars. The Van Wert Cougars, under the head coach Ben Laudick, they come in with a record tonight 1-8. They are 0-3 in the Western Buckeye League. Having a chance to talk with Athletic Director Steve Owen before the contest. Pretty pleased with how the season has gone as far as the COVID goes. Hoping that they'll get all of their games in this year. If you recall, last year the season was cut short for these Shawnee Indians as they were undefeated at the time and marching their way to the state tournament. But tonight, a league contest against a team that's familiar with success, and that's the Van Wert Cougars, the defending state champions in football, are now having a chance to take on the Shawnee Indians tonight in basketball. For the Indians, it revolves around the All-Stater George Mangus, and Mangus averaging 30 points a game this year, comes into tonight, will be leading and spearheading things, if you will, for the Shawnee Indians. For the Van Wert Cougars, Owen Treese is their leader, not only on the basketball court, but he was also the leader on the football field as well. So we're going to take this time out. When we come back, we'll have our starting lineups between the Indians and the Cougars right after this.
Dotson Plumbing and Heating, located in Cridersville, has been around for over 65 years. Dotson Plumbing and Heating does plumbing, heating, and HVAC. They also have certified technicians that will make sure you're happy with their work. Remember, winter is coming. Get your heating system ready now with some help from Dotson Plumbing and Heating. Dotson Plumbing and Heating. Give them a call at 419-645-4078. That's 419-645-4078. Dotson Plumbing and Heating, located in Cridersville, in business for over 65 years.
Welcome back to Lapham Gymnasium here at Shawnee. Let's take a look at our starting lineups tonight. First, for the Van Wert Cougars, the visitors on the scoreboard tonight under head coach Ben Laudick. They will start number 3. He's a junior, Ethan Brown. Number 5, Owen Treese is a senior. They will start number 10, Garrett Gunter. He is a sophomore. Number 15 is Aiden Pratt, a sophomore, and rounding out the starting 5 for Coach Ben Laudick is Nate Jackson. He wears number 20, and he is a junior. And now for the home team on the scoreboard tonight, the #1 team in the state of Ohio, undefeated Shawnee Indians. They will start number 3, Ricky Rosado, the 5'10" guard. He's a senior. Number 4 is Brady Wheeler. Brady Wheeler is a 5'10" junior guard. He wears number 4. Number 5, Jaron Bertkey, the 6'3" senior wing player. Number 23 is George Mangus, the 6'4" wing player. He's a senior. And rounding out the starting 5 for Mark Triplett's squad tonight is Caden Vermillion, the 6'5" senior. Caden wears number 24. The Indians tonight are in the white uniforms. They have the black numbers trimmed in red. And for the visitors tonight, the Van Wert Cougars, they are in the red uniforms with the gray numbers. And we are getting ready to tip this one up from Lapham Gymnasium. Our officials tonight, Kobe Baker, Jacob Otek, and Craig Simitinger are the officials for tonight's basketball game. Looks like it'll be jumping up for the Indians, Vermillion against number 15, and that's going to be Aiden Pratt, the sophomore versus the senior. We are underway here from Shawnee, and that's George Mangus with the basketball. He gets into the backcourt. Number 4, that's Brady Wheeler. He's the point guard, the only underclassman in the starting lineup tonight. He's a junior. Number 3 is Ricky Rosado. He's got the basketball. That's Mangus now between the circles. They throw the ball into the far wing to Bertkey. Now to Vermillion. He drives the lane, scoop, and score. Caden Vermillion, the first 2 points of the night. 7:35 left here in opening quarter. Indians with a quick 2-0 lead. Here comes the Cougars back with a charging call. And that's going to go on number 3. That's Ethan Brown, his team's first, and the first turnover of the night for the Van Wert Cougars, who find themselves in a hole already 35 seconds into the basketball game. 5 with the basketball. That's Bertkey on the wing with it. He's going to try and go inside to Mangus. Mangus shot up and good. George Mangus has 2. It's 4-0 Indians. 7:10 left, quarter number 1. On the drive, here comes the Cougars. Treese shot up off the mark, can't find it. Here comes Vermillion on the run. Vermillion in the lane. Now he's going to get the ball knocked away, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with the Indians. We've played a minute here from Lapham Gymnasium. The Indians with the basketball, and they have a 4-0 lead. And they will inbound the ball in the corner in front of the spectators there in the permanent seats. Shot from the corner now by Wheeler. His 3 is off the mark. Can't get it. Rebound. Here comes Van Wert with the basketball. Number 3 is Ethan Brown. Brown with the ball on the wing. Throws it down near side. Right in front of the Shawnee bench to Gutner. Gutner now dribbles it back out almost to midcourt. Covered by Wheeler. That's Rosado. We're going to get another charge. And just like that, 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Van Wert Cougars. Another charging call, his first, team's second. 6:39 left, quarter number 1, 4-0 Indians. Looks like the referees are trying to clean up a little bit of sweat. That's right there on the baseline before they inbound the basketball. Wheeler wears number 4, the 5'10 junior guard. As I said, the only underclassman in the starting lineup tonight. Rosado with it. Now he goes the far side to Berkey. Back to Rosado. That's Wheeler. Dumps it inside to Vermillion. Good ball moving. Out top, up to the wing to Berkey. And his 3-pointer is good. It's 7-0 Indians. Van Wert looking to get on the scoreboard. Treese on the drive. Treese can't get it. Rebound fought for. Grabbed and thrown back up is Aiden Pratt, the sophomore. He's fouled. That foul's going to go on 23. That's 24. That foul's on Vermillion. His first, team's first. And now we have a correction. The foul goes on 23. That's Mangus. That's his first, team's first. And at the foul line now is Aiden Pratt, the sophomore. Lets the first one fly, and it rolls around and bounces around, and it goes in. So that's the first point of the night for the Cougars, whose fans now have a seat waiting for that first point to be scored. And let's see if they can get a second one here by Aiden Pratt. Pratt's second foul shot up on the way, and it's good as well. And here come the Indians with it. Real across the timeline. They want to pick up the pace a little bit. Berkey. Back out to Rosado. He tried to get the ball back to Wheeler. His ball's tipped out of bounds. Knocked away by Treese. And it will stay Shawnee's basketball on the far side in front of the spectators. Top of the key now with the basketball is Berkey back to Wheeler. Now Wheeler's going to recircle the offense. Rosado with it. Now Berkey, they go inside to Mangus. Pump fake, needs some help. Scoop shot, good. George Mangus has 4. It's 9-2 Shawnee with the lead. 5:40 left here, opening quarter. Van Wert now trying to answer. Near wing with the basketball is Gutner. Needs a little bit of help. They're trying to get inside to Pratt. Can't find it. He's covered there by Vermillion. Needs a little help. Now they get it over to Treese. Owen Treese is going to drive. Nice pass to Pratt, and he's going to get the 2 points and the foul. As Caden Vermillion is going to pick up his first personal as he hit Pratt right in the head. And that's going to send Pratt to the foul line. Pratt with all 4 points for the Cougars, and he'll have a chance here at the foul line. Trey Laudick just checked in for Van Wert as that foul shot is going to be missed and knocked out of bounds by the Cougars. Shawnee with the basketball. They have a 9-4 lead. 5:20 left here in our opening quarter from the Shawnee Gymnasium. Wheeler with the basketball, and he's got the instructions. He goes on the far wing to Mangus. Now back to Rosado. And now Wheeler with it. Gets it to Berkey. He's going to drop it inside to Vermillion. The big guy. 2 easy points by Caden Vermillion. He has 4. It's 11-4. Now we're going to get a blocking call and a foul on Jaron Berkey. That's his first. His Van Wert will trigger the basketball right in front of the Shawnee bench. Inbounding the basketball is the substitute, Trey Laudick. He throws it in the backcourt. Guntner with the basketball, crosses the timeline with it. 4:50 left here in our first quarter. Pratt now gets it off to Treese. Treese tries to go inside, and he can find a nice pass to Nate Jackson, and he gets it back to Pratt. Pratt's going to drive. Pratt's going to go to the foul line again. And so far, Aiden Pratt's been a handful for the Shawnee Indians, as he's got all of their points. And he's been able to get to the foul line a couple of times, and Aiden Pratt, the sophomore, will get a chance to shoot a couple of foul shots. First one hits the front iron and doesn't go in. We'll see a substitute check in. That's Austin Miller, and Caden Vermillion will check out with those 2 fouls. Miller checks in, the 6'4" sophomore. As Pratt's second foul shot's up and good. It's 11-5 Indians, 4:39 left in our first quarter. Wheeler with the basketball, crosses the timeline with it. Tries to go baseline to Mangus, he throws it out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover on the Indians. That's their first. See if the Cougars can answer. Gunther with the basketball. Gunther covered by Wheeler. Gunther's going to drive. He's going to throw it baseline. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds, and he did. And that's going to be another turnover. That's number 3 on Van Wert. So it's 11-5 on the scoreboard. 4:19 left here in our first quarter. Rosado with the basketball. Check that. That's Wheeler with it. He's going to throw back door. Try to throw an alley-oop to Mangus. Nothing happening. Turnover, Shawnee. Here comes Pratt back with the basketball. He's going to drive. He'll scoop. He'll score. And head coach Mark Triplett calls a quick timeout for the Indians. It's 11-7. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. And that will give Coach Triplett a chance to talk to his troops and try to figure out what's going wrong here early on, as Aiden Pratt's had a field day so far on the inside. But I'm sure that Coach Triplett, as he's talking to his squad right now, has got some words of advice and words of wisdoms for his group. Let's thank our sponsors for making it possible for us to be here tonight. That's Wild Willie's Pizza, Fortman's Crescent Linen Service, G.A. Windsor & Sons, Dotson Plumbing and Heating, Cowan Sons Funeral, and Eastside Auto Repair and Sales, making it possible for us to be here tonight, bringing you this high school basketball game on a Friday night Western Buckeye League between the Indians and the Van Wert Cougars. After the timeout, Wheeler with the basketball. Now they're going to spin it around near side to Rosado. Rosado looking for Mangus, and we got a pile up. And Mangus went down. He's back up, and he was fouled. Looked like he was pushed by number 20. Yep, they're going to call on 20. Nate Jackson, his first, team's third. Checking in the lineup quickly for the Cougars will be Ty Jackson. Will check in. And checking out will be Nate Jackson. Shawnee will trigger now far side with the basketball. That's number 5. That's Bertkey. Gets it into Wheeler. Wheeler to Mangus. Mangus 3. Mangus good. George Mangus has 7. It's 14-7 Indians. 3:35 left in our opening quarter. Owen Treese now over to Pratt. Pratt now far side. That looks like Jackson. We move back out to Gunter. Gunter near the volleyball line with the basketball. Covered by Wheeler. Gunter keeps the dribble. Now he throws the ball in the corner to Jackson. Jackson now goes between the circles to Pratt. They're going to go back to Gunter. We're going to get an offensive foul underneath. That's going to be on number 5. That's Owen Treese. It's going to be another turnover. His first, team's fourth. Wheeler's going to have a seat. Rosado will have a seat. And checking in will be number 14, Toby Freiberger, the 5'10" sophomore. Wheeler to Mangus. Mangus to Miller, trying to post up Wheeler underneath. Now they move outside to Bertkey. That's far side now, Freiberger. Freiberger to Miller, now near side to Wheeler. Top of the key, Mangus. Mangus, pump fake, drive, scoop shot, got it. That's 9 for George Mangus, and it's 16-7 Indians with the lead. 2:40 left in our quarter. Drive by Treese, that shot's blocked. Mangus with the rebound. Here come the Indians looking to run. Wheeler on the wing, cross court to the other wing to Mangus. His three try, can't find it. Freiberger with the rebound, can't get it. He'll try it again, he'll kick it back out. Three on the way by Berkey. Berkey has five. Number 5 has 6 points, and it's 19-7 in favor of the Shawnee Indians. A timeout, and we will keep it right here for this 30-second timeout. We know that the Indians are explosive, and just like that, they have a 12-point lead, 19-7, 2:21 remaining in quarter number 1. That's Coach Laudick trying to stop the momentum here a little bit. Ben Laudick gets a chance to talk to his squad. The Cougars, as we said, coming in 1-8, looking for their first Western Buckeye League win. It's going to be a tough one tonight, as they are in Shawnee against the undefeated, and really for the most part this year, unchallenged Shawnee Indians. After the timeout, that's Owen Treese on the wing. He's going to try and drive. The baseline is going to get cut off and get back out to Gunter. Gunter near side to Jackson. Jackson holds. Now he gets to Treese. Treese is going to drive. Shot off the window. A little bit too strong. Here comes Miller with it. Miller on the drive. Needs a little bit of help. Is in the corner with it. Now back out to Wheeler. Wheeler thinks about the three. Goes inside to Mangus. That's a good decision. And George Mangus has 11. And it's 21-7 in favor of the Indians. But quickly back the other way. The Cougars. Ty Jackson. He's got his first 2 points tonight. It's 21-9. Wheeler now on the basketball. As we see Jamari Johnson getting ready to check back in. Played a big part of the JV game, which was won by the Indians in overtime. Miller on the drive. Kicks it back out. They spin it around to Mangus. Mangus drives. They're going to call a blocking foul, as the three-pointer by Berkey will not count. The foul is going to be on number 11, Trey Laudick. Here comes some subs. We mentioned Johnson's checking in. Here comes Connor Pratt, and here comes number 20 back in the lineup is Nate Jackson. Freiberger to trigger the basketball right of the basket, trying to get it inside, throws it now in the back to Berkey between the circles to Freiberger. Freiberger throws on the wing to George Mangus. Mangus out there by the Shawnee logo. Now they try the air side to Freiberger. Now top of the key, Berkey. He thought about the three. One side to Johnson. Back outside to Miller. Miller, three, good. Austin Miller has his first 3 points with 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Indians with a 24-9 lead, and the Cougars just committed their 5th turnover. Unforced, just stepped out of bounds. We'll see a Shawnee substitute check in. Here comes Will McBride, the 5'10 sophomore guard.
Number 0, Will McBride, replacing
Having the seat will be George Mangus. George has 11. 24-9 Indians, 47.4 left here in our first quarter. Ethan Brown, number 3, checks back into the lineup. He replaces Owen Treese. Down to 40 seconds. See if the Indians play for one shot here. Berkey with the basketball on the wing, throws it out top now to Freiberger. Freiberger over to Miller, back to Berkey. They're looking inside for Jamari Johnson. He's got a size advantage. See if they can get him the ball. And so far they haven't been able to. Freiberger now between the circles. Now on the far wing, that's Will McBride. Top of the key, Miller. Now to Berkey. He tried to force it inside, knocked away by Pratt. Here comes Aiden Pratt. That ball's going to be knocked away, and the team's just exchanged turnovers. That's 3 for the Indians and 6 for the Cougars. We're down to 6 seconds. See if Berkey knows the clock. We're down to 4. We're down to 2. Berkey at the horn. Can't get it. And that takes us to the end of our first quarter. After one stop here from Shawnee, our score, Shawnee 24, Van Wert 9. We'll take this time out. We'll be back after this.
G.A. Winter & Son, located in Wapakoneta, reminds you when you see one of their orange trucks, think green. G.A. Winter & Son was green before green was cool. In fact, they've taken materials that might end up in a landfill and have turned them into some useful products. At G.A. Winter & Son, the environment is a major concern. They have many solutions to handling animal co-products like cooking oil, meat scraps, animal fats, and vegetable oils too. G.A. Winter & Son also would like to take this time to wish good luck to the Wapakoneta Redskins in all their athletic events as well. G.A. Winter & Son, original recyclers since 1848.
Welcome back to Shawnee. Our score after one quarter, the Indians 24 and the Cougars with 9. Van Wert will start with the basketball in the second half. They will trigger it on the far side where we're seated in front of the permanent bleachers here at Lapham Gymnasium at Shawnee, and the Cougars start with the basketball. In the corner with it, that's number 3, that's Brown. Brown finds Pratt, and that ball is going to be thrown away. That's turnover number 7 for Van Wert. And when your turnovers and your points are pretty close, that's not a good sign. Here comes Brady Wheeler, the 5'10 junior guard with the basketball. Looks like Van Wert's going to stay, looks like man-to-man, maybe a little bit of a zone. Wheeler going to try the 3, and Wheeler, why not? Brady Wheeler has 3, and it's 27-9 in favor of the Shawnee Indians. Owen Treese now with the basketball. He's going to drive the lane. He's going to get a push-off as he pushed off before the shot. And that's going to be turnover number 8. That's his second foul. Team 6th. Gunter will check back in the lineup for the Cougars. And Brady Wheeler continues to run the point for the Shawnee Indians. 7:15 left here in our first half. 27-9 in favor of the Indians. That's Jamari Johnson with the basketball to Freiberger. Freiberger trying to look inside. Nope, he's going to find Wheeler now. Wheeler's going to drive. Wheeler's going to put it high up off the glass. Can't get it. Rebound by Miller. Miller's nice pass underneath. Can't find it is Wheeler. And now the Indians going to steal the ball back. Wheeler, and he's going to get fouled as players are all over the floor. And going to the foul line, I believe, will be Brady Wheeler. Yes, he'll shoot 2. Ty Jackson picks up the foul, his first, team 7th. So the Indians will be in the bonus the rest of the half. As we will see number 5, Jaron Bertkey, check back in as Wheeler lets the first foul shot go. And it rolls around, and he gets it. George Mangus checks back in. Bertkey checks back in. Wheeler has 4, and it's 28-9. Indians with the lead. 6:48 left here in the first half. Wheeler's second foul shot slowed too strong, but George Mangus skies and gets the rebound, puts it back up, and he gets it. And George Mangus now with 13. It's 30-9 in favor of Shawnee. We played just a minute and a half here in the second quarter. Wheeler with the steal. Another Van Wert turnover. That's number 9. Now they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. That'll be turnover number 4 for Shawnee. Gunter with the basketball. He'll cross the timeline with it. 6:25 left here in our first half. 30-9 in favor of the Shawnee Indians, who look to be putting on a little bit of a trap here if they can get the opportunity. Now they're going to try the ball to the far side. Van Wert with it. Owen Treese now cross court to Gunter. Skip pass. 3 tried by Gunter. Can't get it. Bertkey grabs the rebound. Here comes Freiberger. Freiberger on the run. Wheeler, 3, rims out. Can't get it. Rebound by 20 by the Cougars, and back the other way is a basket by Ethan Treese. He skies up there and he gets 2 points. He's got first 2 points of the night, and it's 30-11. Bertkey with the basketball on the low block. Now he kicks it back out top to Wheeler, to Freiberger. They're going to throw back into Mangus. Mangus good. George Mangus used his body really well that way just to shield his guy off. Got the nice pass, made the easy 2 points. He's got 15. Treese now with the basketball. He's going to go skip pass far side. That shot by Brown is good. Ethan Brown, his first 3 points of the night. That makes it 32-14. in favor of Shawnee. We've got 5:10 left here in our opening half. George Mangus back the other way, and George Mangus gets 2 more. He's got 17 already, and it's 34-14. Pratt out top with the basketball between the circles. Goes far side, now they come near side. Gunter with it now between the circles, got to pick up his dribble. And now Treese on the corner. Treese dribbles baseline, needs some help. Almost double dribble, didn't. Throws a shot up, can't find it. Rebound by Bertkey. They're wanting to run very quickly. A turnover, Indians. And Owen Treese can't get the layup. Bertkey grabs the rebound to Mangus in the paint. Good.
2-point field goal, 23.
George Mangus is a layup machine tonight for the Shawnee Indians. Back the other way is Ethan Brown. Brown answers with a 3. And that's 6 points now for Ethan Brown. Wheeler, his shot's going to be blocked. Here comes the Cougars with it. Brown, drive, lane, layup, can't get it, but he's going to get fouled. And we'll see who the foul is on. That's going to be on number 5.
Number 5, Jaron Bertkey.
That's Jaron Bertkey, the 6'3" senior. And going to the foul line is going to be number 3, Ethan Brown. Ethan Brown wearing the long pants tonight underneath the shorts, as we see more and more players do it. Makes good on the first free throw, 36-18, just under 4 minutes left here in our opening half from Shawnee. The Indians with the 18-point lead, 36-18. Brown dribbles a couple more times, puts it up, gets it to go, and it's 36-19. Caden Vermillion, a couple of fouls, checks back into the lineup. Bertkey, long 3, can't find it. Pratt with the rebound. Pratt on the run, across the timeline with the basketball. Pratt's going to think about the 3. Now he goes to Brown. They're looking inside to Treese. Brown now at the elbow. Gets it out to McCracken. McCracken to Treese. He thought about the 3, drive, shot from the elbow, got it. Owen Treese with 2 points. Makes it 36-21. They're going to throw it into Mangus. Mangus is going to lose control, and they're going to say that it was a turnover. That's number 6. Here comes Van Wert with it, and that ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Brady Wheeler. It'll stay with the Cougars. They will trigger the basketball right in front of the bench of the Shawnee Indians. Sue's going to bring it in. It's going to be Ethan Brown will trigger it. Brown gets it to Gunter. Gunter now between the circles with the basketball, far side to Ethan Brown. Ethan Brown's going to drive. Tries a tough layup, can't get it to go. McCracken with the rebound. McCracken needs some help. Still in the paint. Got to get out of there, and he finally does. Far side to Pratt. Pratt thinks about the 3. Tries to throw it into Owen Treese, and they're going to say it was off of Treese, and that'll be a turnover. That's number 10 on the Cougars. And so with 2:54 left in our first half, the Indians holding on to a 15-point lead, 36-21. Brady Wheeler with the basketball across the timeline, now comes near wing with it. Looks inside to Mangus. George thinks about the shot. He's going to pass it out, back out to Wheeler. Let's see if they try and reset and get it back into George. They're going to go cross court to Vermillion. Caden Vermillion on the drive. Loses the handle, can't find it. Austin Miller's there to help him out, and he grabs it. Miller to Bertkey. 2:25 first half. 36-21. Indians. Nice backdoor to Mangus, who loses possession of the basketball. Another turnover. That's number 7. Here comes Owen Treese. Eye off the glass. Can't get it. Vermillion dives for it. We're going to get a foul. That foul's going to go on the Cougars, I believe.
Foul on Gators number 5. Owen Treese.
Owen Treese. And that will send Vermillion to the foul line for Treese. That's foul number 2. And Caden Vermillion, I believe, was the one that was fouled. It looks like that's who they're pointing at. I checked that. That's the 3rd foul on Owen Treese, so he'll have a seat here the rest of the first half, I'm sure. And going to the foul line will be number 24, Caden Vermillion, the senior, 6'5" post player.
Number 14, Toby Freiberger.
Toby Freiberger checks back back in. Berkey will have a seat as Vermillion goes to the foul line. We see Jamari Johnson getting ready to check back into the lineup. The 6'5" post player, just a junior. He will be checking in here in a moment for Vermillion. Vermillion has 5. 37-21 in favor of the Indians, make it 38-21. And now Vermillion will have a seat, and Jamari Johnson will replace him. We approach the 2-minute mark. First half. Gunter crosses the timeline with it. In trouble. Knocks it off McCracken's leg, but McCracken picks it up. Now he's going to lose it. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians. Number 14, Tody Freiberger, the 5'10" sophomore guard. Try to put a little trap on as soon as they cross half court. McCracken now inbound it right in front of the scores table. Throws in the back court, number 10. That's Gunter. Gunter with the basketball. Back over to Ethan Brown, all about the 3. Now they go into the corner to Pratt. That's Connor Pratt. Gunter now back to Connor Pratt. He thinks about the drive. See if he can find Ethan Brown. He's spotting up on this near side. They found it. He hit it. Ethan Brown makes the score 38-24. Minute 25 left here in our first half. That's Miller with the basketball now for the Indians. Out to Mangus. Mangus now to Freiberger. Freiberger's Jamari Johnson. They're going to try the outside. Now they're going to go inside to Mangus. Mangus pump fake. His shot's going to be blocked. And going to the foul line will be number 23, George Mangus, the senior. 33 will pick up the foul. That's Connor Pratt, his first, team's 9th. Mangus will have 2. The minute and 13 left here in our opening half. Mangus splashes the first one right through. He's got 20. And it's 39-24. Mangus a couple of dribbles, a couple looks at it, and he makes the second one. He has 21. The Indians have 40. They have a 16-point lead. Minute 9 left here in our opening half. It's Connor Pratt with it on the far side. Tries to get in the corner to Aiden Pratt, and he just walks out of bounds with it. That's turnover number 11. And we'll see some subs check back in. Here comes Berkey. Here comes Vermillion. Freiberger has a seat. Jamari Johnson has a seat. Mangus will inbound the basketball in the far corner to Wheeler. We're down to 58 seconds first half. Berkey with it. That's Mangus now between the circles. Over to Vermillion. Vermillion looking inside. Now he's going to go outside to Miller. Miller. That's Wheeler now with it on the wing. Back to Berkey. His shot is going to be short, but Vermillion grabs the offensive rebound. Nice no-look pass to Mangus. He goes up and he gets fouled and hits the deck. George Mangus does, but he will go to the foul line to shoot 2. What a nice pass by Caden Vermillion. Kind of a no-look scoop pass. And that's going to send Mangus to the foul line. Mangus has 21 tonight. He's a fine foul shooter. Makes good on the first. He's got 22. Jamari Johnson checks back in. Ricky Rosado checks back in. And Ty Jackson checks back in for the Cougars as Mangus will get an opportunity to match his number. And he does. Mangus now has 23. Trey Laudick checks in, and Garrett Gunter checks back in the lineup for the Van Wert Cougars, who have the basketball. They trail 42-24. We're down to 38 seconds left here in our opening half. Gunter across the timeline, gets a pass over the far side to Jackson. Pass in the corner to Pratt, can't get it to go. Rebound, fought for. We're going to get a foul. As getting inside position, that time was Ty Jackson. He grabbed the rebound.
Number 22, Jamari Johnson, his first.
And Johnson picks up the first, team 6.
Number 12 for the Cougars, Ty Jackson.
Ty Jackson will have a couple of foul shots. We'll see some subs check back in as Coach Triplett's going offense and defense back and forth. First foul shot's a little bit strong. Vermillion checks back in. Berkey checks back in for the Indians. So it's Miller, Vermillion, Mangus, Rosado, and Wheeler are all in for the Indians. Second foul shot, no good, but Vermillion grabs the rebound, gets it off to Wheeler. We're down to 22 seconds. Down to 20 seconds. Wheeler with the basketball on the far wing. Nice crossover dribble, drives off the window, good. Wheeler has 6. We're down to 10 seconds. 44-24. Gunter needs a little bit of help. We're down to 6 seconds. Tries to get inside to Jackson. They're going to say he traveled, and that's a 12th turnover against the Cougars. And with 1.4 seconds left, let's see what they try to do. Throw it inside to Mangus, and he will not get a shot off. That takes us to the end of our first half. Our score, the Shawnee Indians 44, Van Wert 24. We'll be back with a halftime show right after this.
Eastside Auto Repair and Sales in Van Wert is here for you. If you're in need of car repairs or looking for a used car, give them a call at 419-469-5757. That's 419-469-5757. Or come see Aaron, Tony, and the guys. Their hours are Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Mondays, 9 to 4:30. Located at 1109 Lincoln Highway in Van Wert. Eastside Auto Repair and Sales in Van Wert is ready to help you with any of your car needs.
Wild Willie's in Van Wert remind you that they are currently not having dining room facilities open at this time. However, carryout is still available, and you can order a great tasting pizza or sub from the good folks at Wild Willie's. After work, after the game, after school, or any time is the right time to order a great tasting pizza from Wild Willie's in Van Wert. Just call in your order at 419-238-9000. That's 419-238-9000. Wild Willie's Pizza, located on Washington Street in Van Wert. Fortman's Crescent Linen Service, located on North Market Street in Van Wert, does linen service for area restaurants. Plus, they do walk-off mats, uniform rental, and much more. And you can get your linens clean there at Fortman's. Just give them a call at 419-238-3520. Remember, you get the good dirt in the laundry room. See Jerry or Jack Fortman today at Fortman's Crescent Linen Service on North Market Street in Van Wert.
It is halftime here from Lapham Gymnasium. Our score, it's the Indians 44 and the Cougars 24. We thought this one could get out of hand early, and so far it has, as the Indians have dominated the first quarter in the first half. They're up 24-9 at the end of the first quarter, and now 44-24 at the half. A lot of that rests on the shoulders of the senior All-Stater George Mangus, who has his number already at halftime. He's got 23 points, averaging about 30 for the season, but as we know with the Indians, it's pretty much of a balanced effort, as they put virtually everyone who gets in gets on the scoreboard. They've forced 12 turnovers in the first half, only committed about 6, and so for the Indians, offensively and defensively, both things going very, very well for them. At halftime, if you're head coach Laudick and the Van Wert Cougars, I think you have to talk about we can't have half as many turnovers as we do points. That's never going to be a good recipe for success, and I think the other thing they're going to have to do is continue to rebound. It seems like when they're able to get second chance points, they're able to do something with it. And then finally, it's something that's been said all year, but no one's been able to do it yet. You got to try to slow down George Mangus, who's on pace now to get nearly 50 points here tonight if this game continues the way that it does. Next game for the Indians will be next week. They will travel to Ottawa Glandorf to take on the OG Titans. That should be a dandy game. And for the Van Wert Cougars, they will be down in Coldwater tomorrow night to take on the Coldwater Cavaliers. Halftime, I want to thank our sponsors making it possible for us to be here tonight. They are Wild Willie's Pizza, Fortman's Crescent Linen Service, G.A. Windsor & Son, Dotson Plumbing and Heating, Cow & Sons Funeral Home, and Eastside Auto Repair and Sales, making it possible that you're seeing this game, whether it's via recording or if it's on the radio or whatever format you're listening to. We're just glad you tuned in and you get a chance to thank our sponsors. Thank them that and tell them you saw the game on whichever media that you are watching it on. That's going to wrap up things here at the half. Our score at the half, it's the Indians 24, the Cougars 24, and the Indians 44. We'll be back with third quarter action right after this.
Cowan & Son Funeral Home in Van Wert is there for you and your family in a difficult time like this. Cowan & Son has an understanding staff that will help you with any arrangements, plus ask about their pre-planning too. Give them a call at 419-238-6385. Cowan & Son Funeral Home on South Washington Street in Van Wert. Compassionate service in a sensitive, caring manner. Dotson Plumbing and Heating, located in Cridersville, has been around for over 65 years. Dotson Plumbing and Heating does plumbing, heating, and HVAC. They also have certified technicians that will make sure you're happy with their work. Remember, winter is coming. Get your heating system ready now with some help from Dotson Plumbing and Heating. Dotson Plumbing and Heating. Give them a call at 419-645-4078. That's 419-645-4078. Dotson Plumbing and Heating, located in Cridersville, in business for over 65 years. G.A. Winter & Son, located in Wapakoneta, reminds you when you see one of their orange trucks, think green. G.A. Winter & Son was green before green was cool. In fact, they've taken materials that might end up in a landfill and have turned them into some useful products. At G.A. Winter & Son, the environment is a major concern. They have many solutions to handling animal co-products like cooking oil, meat scraps, animal fats, and vegetable oils too. G.A. Winter & Son also would like to take this time to wish good luck to the Wapakoneta Redskins in all their athletic events as well. G.A. Winter & Son, original recyclers since 1848.
Welcome back. The third quarter. We're just about to get underway here from Lapham Gymnasium in Shawnee. With the Indians holding on to a 20-point lead, 44-24. They will start with the basketball in the second half. That's number 4, Brady Wheeler. He's been running the show most of the night. Number 5 is Jaron Berkey. Inside is Vermillion. Back outside to Wheeler with the basketball. Back out top to Jaron Berkey. Berkey back to Wheeler on the wing. Trying to get the ball into Vermillion. Now he lobs it into Vermillion. Vermillion's going to turn. Left-hand baby hook. Can't get it. Gets the rebound. Tries the left hand again. And Caden Vermillion picks up his 8th point of the night. And it's 46-24. We've played 30 seconds. Quarter number 3 here from Shawnee. That's Pratt with the basketball. Now they're going to go near side. That's Ethan Brown. Brown's going to drive. A nice move by Ethan Brown. And Brown now with 15 to lead his team. Here come the Indians with it. That's Wheeler on the wing. His 3 try is going to be a little bit too much. Can't get it. I'm sorry, it's Rosado with the shot. Here comes Gunter. Gunter, 3-on-1. He's going to drive. He's going to put it up himself. He's going to get it. Garrett Guntler now has his first 2 points of the night, and it's 46-28. Brady Wheeler with the basketball on the wing, looking inside. Has gone top to Vermillion. They're going to throw the ball far side to Berkey. Berkey to Mangus in the corner. Mangus covered by Pratt. Mangus' shot's going to be knocked up. Looks like it might have been blocked, saved, and here comes Van Wert with it. Pratt with the basketball. It's Aiden Pratt. He's going to drive, go right to the lane, can't get it. Left it short. Vermillion on the rebound. Up ahead to Mangus. Mangus going to drive. Mangus is going to get called for a charging call. And that foul is going to go on George Mangus. His second, team's first here of quarter, number 3. So Pratt will inbound the ball and get it up to Garrett Guntner. Guntner, just a sophomore. He's got the basketball. Wears number 10. Across the timeline with it and gets it over to Pratt. That's Aiden Pratt, number 15. Pratt, spin move in the lane against Vermillion. He can't get it. Pratt tries to grab the rebound. Still loose. Mangus picks it up. Pass ahead to Wheeler with an easy 2 points. Nice point. Nice pass from George Mangus to Brady Wheeler. Wheeler now has 8. And it's back to a 20-point lead. 48-28. 5:50 left here in our third quarter. Ethan Brown now with it on the drive. Brown loses it, throws it in the backcourt, nearly a turnover. Owen Treese saves it, gets it back to Ethan Brown. Brown on the dribble, gets in the lane, scoop shot, tough one, can't get it. Mangus to Wheeler. Wheeler on the drive. Wheeler 2-on-1. Wheeler all the way, misses, rebound Vermillion. And Caden Vermillion is in double figures with 10. Here comes Van Wert. Ethan Brown on the wing. Now he throws in the court to Aiden Pratt. His 3 tries, nothing but net. Aiden Pratt now has 10. It's 50-31. Wheeler gets a nice pick from Vermillion. Let's see if he can get him the ball. He does. Caden Vermillion on the block. Gets into the paint. Nice no-look pass to Mangus. And George Mangus now has 25. But Caden Vermillion made that happen with the no-look pass. Pratt now will drive. Pratt's going to need a little bit of help. Gets in the low block now back to Ethan Brown. Brown will drive back to Pratt. Same spot as the last one. Different result this time. He misses. Mangus on the run. 4:40 left here in our third quarter. Mangus from the volleyball line. Now he goes back to Vermillion. A no-look pass by Caden Vermillion. And Coach Triplett gives him a thumbs up, even though it was a turnover. That's turnover number 8, but I think Coach Triplett was pleased with the effort and the unselfish play as he tried to get the ball back to Mangus. 4.5 left here in our third quarter. 52-31, Indians with the lead, Van Wert with the basketball. Shot from the top of the key by Nate Jackson. He can't get it. Brown grabs the rebound. He's got on the far wing. Now they go back outside to Gunter. Gunter on the wing by the volleyball line. Into the corner to Treese. He'll try a 3, gains it. Owen Treese. Rattle that one home. Now Treese with 5 matches his number. 52-34. 4 minutes left in our quarter. Inside to Mangus. Mangus is going to get that ball knocked away by Gunter. It's going to be picked up by Rosado. Back to George Mangus. Mangus back outside to Bertkey. Now they're going inside to Vermillion. Vermillion's going to spin. Go to try the right hand. He'll get a chance to grab it again. They're going to say it was knocked out of bounds by Van Wert. And the Indians will trigger the basketball underneath their own basket. Inbound, it will be number 4. That's Brady Wheeler. He'll trigger the basketball. Gets in the corner to Vermillion. Now they go to Rosado, back to Mangus. Spin it all the way around to Wheeler. Back inside to Bertkey, back outside to Wheeler. Wheeler's going to drive. Brady on the drive, good. And Wheeler now, he's in double figures with 10, and it's 54-34. 20-point lead. Indians with a timeout. We'll keep it right here as Coach Triplett takes that timeout to give his squad a chance to talk about a couple of things that he wants to see here as we are 3.5 minutes left in our quarter. Let's see what he has to say to his troops as they are breaking their huddle and get an opportunity to play defense this time. We see McCracken check in for the Cougars. He wears number 23. It's Damon McCracken, sophomore. He will trigger the basketball for the Van Wert Cougars, who trail 54-34, 3:33 left here in our third quarter. He gets the basketball into number 10. We said that's Garrett Gunter. He's a sophomore. Covered by Wheeler. He's a junior. Gunter in the lane. Lets it go. McCracken with the rebound. McCracken needs some help. He's going to try and put it back up. And we're going to get a held ball. And possession arrow will keep it, or excuse me, turn it over to Shawnee.
Possession, Van Wert.
And now after some discussion, the possession arrow is with Van Wert, and so they will keep the basketball underneath their own basket. Gunter will trigger it. Van Wert into a kind of a box to get this basketball in. They get over to Jackson, back to Gunter. Gunter, nice pass inside to Pratt, and he's going to get fouled by Miller. Pratt got good position that time on Austin Miller, and all Austin could do was cause the foul, commit the foul. And that's going to send number 15, Aiden Pratt, to the foul line. For Miller, that's his first, team second. Pratt has 10 on the night. Can't get the foul shot as that one rims out. And he'll get a second. Pratt got most of those 10 in the first quarter. He's been kind of stifled ever since. Can't get the second. Mangus grabs the rebound. Throws ahead to Miller. Miller back to Vermillion. Vermillion drive, layup, good. Caden Vermillion now has 12, and it's 56-34. Jackson with the basketball on the wing. McCracken now between the circles, trying to get the ball back inside to Pratt, and he finds it. Ball's tipped away by Miller, but Pratt grabs it. Cross court now to Trey Laudick. Gunter now with the basketball standing out near the Shawnee logo at midcourt, covered by Wheeler. Tell you what, Brady Wheeler is a heck of a defensive player out top there. He gets the ball into Pratt, and Aiden Pratt gets 2 more points. He has 12. It's 56-36, 2.5 left here in our third quarter. Miller with the basketball, goes far side to Berkey with it. To Wheeler, top of the key. Wheeler's going to drive, needs a little bit of help. Gets it back out to Berkey now near the volleyball line. To Miller on the wing, back down top of the key to Mangus, over to Wheeler, down to 2:05. Vermillion now at the foul line, kicks it back out to Berkey. They're trying to get inside to Mangus. That ball is going to be kicked away by Owen Treese. We'll see a sub check in. Kobe Freiberger checks back in, as does number 20, Nate Jackson, and number 12 is Ty Jackson, all into the lineup for the two teams. Freiberger will inbound the basketball right in front of his coach with 2:02 left here in our third quarter. 56-36, Indians with the lead. Indians with the basketball. Wheeler in the corner to Mangus. His three try on the way. Nothing but net for George Mangus. He has 28. And the Indians have a 23-point lead, 59-36. McCracken, that's Damon McCracken with the basketball. He's going to throw it over to the far wing. Now they go inside with it to Ty Jackson, and he's going to get fouled before anything else happens there. That foul's going to go on number 14. That's Freiberger, his first, team's third. Ricky Rosado checks in. Brady Wheeler will have a seat for this minute 39 left in the third quarter. They get inside McCracken. His shot's going to be blocked by Miller. Back to Treese. He's going to drive the baseline, pull up, shot up, and rims off. Vermillion gets it. Full court pass to Mangus, who puts up the layup. And Mangus now has 30. After the full court pass by Caden Vermillion. George just running out, and Caden found him. We're going to get a held ball, I believe. It looks like, yes, jump ball this one. Will go to the Indians.
Entering the game for the Indians, number 5, Jaron Berkey.
Jaron Berkey checks back into the lineup. Vermillion will have a seat, and Vermillion's done a nice job. Picked up the early fouls, but he's been able to stay in the game here most of the third quarter. So now Mangus will inbound the basketball. Looks like he's going to get off to Toby Freiberger, the 5'10 sophomore. Freiberger now running the point for the Indians, who now have 4 players spread out on the court as we're down to a minute 10 seconds. Rosado now far side Freiberger. They're trying to go inside. Looks like Rosado. Now try Berkey on the 3. Hits it short. Rebound by McCracken. Quickly the other way. Treese from the wing. His 3 try. Hits it short. Grabbed by Berkey. Berkey now looking to run. Gets it to Rosado. Rosado on the wing. Tries to throw a lob pass to Miller. He faked it, but then Austin Miller went to the basket, and he picked up 2 more points, and another turnover by the Cougars. We now have 14 on the night. 63-36. Indians with the lead. We're down to 38 seconds left here in our third quarter. Mangus with the basketball. Mangus pulls up from the elbow, needs a little help, gets it to Miller. Miller now top of the key. Now back to Berkey. We're down to 25 seconds. That's Rosado with it on the wing. Gets it to Mangus. He's going to drive. He's going to get fouled. He'll score the bucket. As George Mangus cut around, an old picket fence play, if you will, and is able to throw it up off the window and get the 2 points. That foul will go on number 23. That's McCracken, and Mangus makes the free throw. It's a 30-point Indian lead, 66-36. 20 seconds left here in our quarter. That's Jackson with the basketball. That's Nate Jackson. He throws it into the corner. Number 11, that's Trey Laudick. Back the other way, and now on the near side, Jackson's 3. Can't get it. Ball's going to be tipped up. George Mangus grabs the rebound. We're down to 2 seconds. We're down to 1 second. His shot at the buzzer is off the mark. That takes us to the end of 3 from Shawnee. It's the Shawnee Indians 66 and Van Wert 36. We'll take this time out, and we'll be back right after this.
Eastside Auto Repair and Sales in Van Wert is here for you. If you're in need of car repairs or looking for a used car, give them a call at 419-469-5757. That's 419-469-5757. 5757 or come see Aaron, Tony, and the guys. Their hours are Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Mondays, 9 to 4:30. Located at 1109 Lincoln Highway in Van Wert. Eastside Auto Repair and Sales in Van Wert is ready to help you with any of your car needs.
Welcome back to Shawnee High School. The Indians cruising tonight, 66-36. They led by 20 at the half. They lead by 30 now. We knew it would be an uphill battle for the Cougars tonight. It's just been too much Shawnee tonight as the Indians all over the Cougars. Up 30 as we start our final quarter here. The JV game went into overtime, 47-43. This game will be over in regulation. Gunter with the basketball now on the wing. Throws the top of the key to Treese. Fakes the three. Now he'll shoot the three, and he missed. Shot off the mark, picked up by Freiberger. Quickly ahead to Miller. Miller dribbled the ball off of his foot, and it'll be a turnover, I believe. Yes. Austin Miller, a fine soccer player, and dribbled that one off of his foot. He'll have a seat. Freiberger will take a seat, and the 5 starters are back in the lineup for the Indians. Gunter will cross the timeline with the basketball. Covered there by Wheeler. Throw the ball near side to Ethan Brown. He's had a nice night for Van Wert. 15 points leading his team. Gunter with it. Now Treese runs through there. Go throw in the corner to Pratt. Aiden Pratt thinks about the three. Says why not? Pratt hits it strong. Rebound by Treese, and he's going to get it stolen away by Vermillion. Back the other way to Wheeler. Nice bounce pass to Mangus. And George Mangus has 35.
From Wheeler.
And a nice pass by Brady Wheeler. Shot up off the mark for the Cougars. Treese gets the rebound. He throws it back to the rim. And Owen Treese gets fouled. He will go to the foul line to shoot 2. The foul will go on number 5, Jaron Bertke, his 3rd, team's 4th.
Number 5.
Owen Treese will go to the foul line to shoot the foul shots. Treese has 5 points tonight. Make it 6 as he makes the first one. Treese, another one, wearing the longer pants underneath the shorts tonight. Couple of dribbles, and Treese's second free throw gives him 7 for the night. And it's 68-38. 30-point Indian lead, down to 6:50 left here in the basketball game. Bertke with the basketball on the wing. Looking inside for Vermillion. Can't find it. He'll go back out top to Mangus. Over to Wheeler. He's got the basketball on the far wing. Now he'll reset the offense. Bring it near side to Rosado. Rosado's going to throw it into Mangus. Mangus is in a little bit of trouble. Gets triple teamed and loses the basketball. Owen Treese tries a one-handed pass. That pass bounced off an Indian and flies over and nearly knocks out one of the cheerleaders before it is gathered up by the referee, and the Cougars will trigger any thrown basket. Gunter will inbound the basketball, gets it to Ethan Brown, drives the baseline and gets cut off. Gunter tried the three, and he hits the side of the backboard, and here comes Wheeler with it. Brady Wheeler on the drive. Brady Wheeler stumbles and throws up a shot, can't get it. Mangus grabs the rebound, and George Mangus now has 37 points, and it looks like Coach Triplett's getting ready to empty the bench here as Owen Treese will try a three. The other way, it's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it will go out of bounds.
Number 14, Toby Freiberger.
And we'll see some subs check out. Caden Vermillion has a seat. Jaron Berkey has a seat. George Mangus has a seat. Berkey has a seat. As Coach Triplett puts in some backups with our score 70-38. 6 minutes left here in our basketball game. Gunter with the basketball now. Throws it on the wing to Treese. His long three. Can't find it. Aiden Pratt grabs the rebound. Back to Treese again. Why not? He's going to try another one. He can't get the second one. And Jamari Johnson jumps up there and grabs the rebound for the Indians. Wheeler has the basketball. Wheeler with 10 points tonight. That's Miller with it. Now Rosado with the basketball. He's got it on the near wing. Just kind of holding it. They're going to try and get into Wheeler, and they're going to turn it over. Here comes Gunter back the other way. He'll have an uncontested, easy layup. Garrett Guntner. And Guntner now has 4, and it's 70-40 in favor of the Indians. 5 minutes left here in the game. Wheeler on the drive. They're going to say his shot got blocked and knocked out of bounds.
Number 23, Max Crutchfield.
We'll see some subs check in.
And number 32, Evan Middle for the Indians. Number 0, McBride.
McBride checks back in the lineup. One of the bench players for the Indians, and having his seat's going to be Wheeler. He's going to check out of the game. He finished in double digits tonight. Freiberger on the drive. He's going to try the left hand. Can't get it to go. And rebound. And here come Van Wert with the basketball. All the way coast to coast is Trey Laudick, and he's going to get fouled. He'll go to the foul line to shoot two. And Coach Triplett asking about some consistency, and the refereeing right now. Just under 5 minutes, 4:59 left here in our basketball game. As Trey Laudick will go to the foul line. Hits the first one a little bit strong off the back iron. He'll get a second. We'll see another Indian sub check back in if this foul shot goes in. It's a little bit too strong. Miller grabs the rebound, and the ball slopped away. Another turnover by the Indians. Trey Laudick now with it for the Van Wert Cougars. He's near the volleyball line. Throws it far side to Pratt, trying to go inside to McCracken. McCracken kicks it back out. Shot from the top of the arc, can't find it. That shot's off the mark by Evan Knittel. Back the other way, Shawnee with it. Freiberger. Freiberger picks up his dribble, goes inside to Johnson. Johnson, layup, good.
2-point field goal, Jamari Johnson.
Jamari Johnson has his first 2 points of the varsity contest tonight. It's 72-40 in favor of the Indians. 4:15 left here in the basketball game. Pratt, far side three, can't get it to go. Johnson, nice box out that time, grabs the rebound, gets it off to Rosado. Rosado, Freiberg, he thinks about the three, he's going to drive, gets cut off there nicely by McCracken. He'll go and reset the offense. Freiberg with the basketball, they lead by 32 points. Trying to go inside to Johnson. We're going to get a foul. And let's see, that foul's going to go on the Indians. That foul's going to go on 0. That's Will McBride.
Number 0, Will McBride, his first, team's sixth.
Checking the lineup now will be Zach Noonan, the 6-foot sophomore. It's his first action tonight in the varsity game. He was playing a little bit in the JV game as well. So Noonan checks in as the Indians are clearing the bench here as they have a comfortable lead. They have a week off. They will play next week against the Ottawa Glanders Titans in Ottawa, and that should be a dandy of a game as they will hit the road and head to Ottawa next weekend. We'll see more Indian subs checks in, 72-42. Shawnee with the basketball. They go inside to Jamari Johnson again. Johnson, just a big, wide body, very athletic. He misses that one. It gets knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indians. As we see more substitutes check in the lineup for Shawnee. It looks like a couple of Nathan Numbers is number 10. That's Nathan with the basketball now. Throws far side now to Drake Daly. He wears number 2. McBride back to Daly. Daly now near side to Nathan Numbers. Numbers needs a little bit of help and finds Will McBride between the circles with the basketball. Tried to find on the bounce pass number 30, Zach Noonan, but he throws it out of bounds. And so with 3:03 left in the basketball game, the Indians clinging to a 30-point lead, 72-42. Pratt with it on the wing. Aiden Pratt, his shot's going to hit just short. Rebound, here comes Shawnee with it. That's McBride. McBride cross-court pass going to be picked off by Pratt. It's Connor Pratt. Connor gets it over to McCracken. McCracken in the corner. Shot off the mark. That shot's by number 32, Evan Knittel, the senior. He can't find it. And let's see, as Coach Triplett just yelled out, be very patient. Johnson with it now, far side with the basketball. That's number 2, Drake Daly. Top of the key now, Zach Noonan to Johnson. He's going to shoot the 3, and he rattles out, can't find it. Ball's loose on the court, but McCracken picks it up. Here comes Van Wert with it. That's number 11, Trey Laudick. Goes coast to coast with it, can't get it. And let's see, he grabs it again. Laudick with the basketball now will reset the offense near the volleyball line. Is now more Shawnee substitutes are getting ready to check in as Coach Triplett's playing everybody tonight. Under 2 minutes. Knittel back outside now on the wing, far side. That's Trey Laudick. Laudick to McCracken. McCracken's going to bounce pass inside. Nice pass, number 12 to Jackson. Jackson will put the shot up. It's going to roll around. He can't find it. as Ty Jackson will go to the foul line.
Two, Drake Daly is first.
Daly picks up the foul.
At the line shooting two, number 12 for the Cougars.
Ty Jackson will shoot 2 as that foul goes on at number 2, Drake Daly. Let's see what Jackson can do here from the charity stripe. He gets the first one. We'll see some subs check back in for the Indians. Justin Altenbach checks in, as does number 21, Anthony Best, the 6'1" junior. Jackson gets a second free throw. So he can do the second one. Second one's up, and it's good as well. He has 4 points on the night. And it's 72-44, 28-point Indian lead. A minute 30 seconds left in the basketball game. That pass off the fingertips of Best, and it goes out of bounds. And the Cougars will inbound the basketball. Minute 29, 72-44. Indians on cruise control tonight. We're going to pick up win number 14 on the season, and they'll go to a perfect 5-0 in the Western Buckeye League. And they'll start getting ready now for the Ottawa Glandorf Titans, a team they'll face next week, Friday night in Ottawa. Anthony Best now with the basketball for the Shawnee Indians. Best between the circles, now dribbles near side. Needs a little bit of help. Is going to lose the basketball. It's going stole away. And here comes Laudick with it. Laudick's going to get the easy layup. Laudick, his first 2 points of the night. And we're down to 52 seconds left here in the basketball game. Best picks up his dribble, gets it over to Daly. And Daly now over to number 20. That's Altenbach. Altenbach now near side to numbers. 30 is Zach Noonan. Anthony Best now on the far wing. Shawnee just holding the basketball, just running this one out as we're down to 30 seconds. Daly holds the ball on the far wing. Now he'll dribble out top of the key. Goes over to Altenbach. We're down to 19 seconds. And we're going to get a foul. It's a double foul. Double foul, 30-point game, 15 seconds left.
Shawnee's 21, Anthony Best. Edwards 33.
Connor Pratt and Anthony Best picked that one up as Coach Triplett asked him just to hold the basketballs. We're down to 10 seconds. That's going to be the end of our basketball game. Our final score tonight will be the Shawnee Indians 72 and the Van Wert Cougars 46. We're going to take this timeout. When we come back, we'll wrap this one up right after we take this timeout.
And your Shawnee.
Wild Willie's in Van Wert remind you that they are currently not having dining room facilities open at this time. However, carryout is still available, and you can order a great tasting pizza or sub from the good folks at Wild Willie's. After work, after the game, after school, or any time is the right time to order a great tasting pizza from Wild Willie's in Van Wert. Just call in your order at 419-238-9000. That's 419-238-9000. Wild Willie's Pizza, located on Washington Street in Van Wert. Fortman's Crescent Linen Service, located on North Market Street in Van Wert, does linen service for area restaurants. Plus, they do walk-off mats, uniform rental, and much more. And you can get your linens cleaned there at Fortman's. Just give them a call at 419-238-3520. Remember, you get the good dirt in the laundry room. See Jerry or Jack Fortman today at Fortman's Crescent Linen Service on North Market Street in Van Wert. Cowan & Son Funeral Home in Van Wert is there for you and your family in a difficult time like this. Cowan & Son has an understanding staff that will help you with any arrangements, plus ask about their pre-planning too. Give them a call at 419-238-6385. Cowan & Son Funeral Home on South Washington Street in Van Wert. Compassionate service in a sensitive, caring manner.
Welcome back to Shawnee for a final time. The Indians tonight with an easy victory, 72-46 over the Van Wert Cougars. The Indians led tonight, as they typically are, by George Mangus, the 6'4" senior, with 37 points to lead the Indians in about 3.5 quarters of work tonight. For the Indians, they will raise their record to a perfect 14-0. They are 5-0 in the Western Buckeye League. As I mentioned before, they will head to Ottawa Glandorf next week to take on the the OG Titans in what should be a dynamite game there from Ottawa. For the Van Wert Cougars, their tough season continues. They fall to 1-9 on the season and 0-4 in the WBL. They will return to action tomorrow night as they will travel to Coldwater to take on the Coldwater Cavaliers in Coldwater down at the Palace. I want to thank our sponsors one more time, making it possible for us to be here tonight. They include Wild Willie's Pizza, Fortman's Crescent Linen Service, G.A. Windsor & Son, Dotson Plumbing and Heating, Cohen & Sons Funeral Home, and Eastside All Repairs and Sales, making it possible for us to be here tonight from Shawnee High School. That's going to wrap things up tonight. Our final score for the final time, the Shawnee Indians 72, Van Wert 46. For Scott Brinkman, have a great night and God bless.